Only one plate on it, because I'm going for a 10-minute hump. Okay, just backward sled drags, man. Getting that terminal knee extension. My left knee has been pretty wonky lately. Seems unstable, seems weak, even seems colder to the touch than my right knee, which tells me there's something going on where there's less metabolic activity in that area. I gotta really get some blood forced in there. And timer is starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So I'm gonna slide the sled for 10 minutes, man. Lightweight, pretty casual pace. But I'll tell you what, guys, I've not done this in a while. I used to do it pretty often just to alleviate knee problems or prevent future knee problems, but it's been a while. I've been lazy with it, so I'm getting back to it now. And hopefully, I have honestly full confidence in this. Doing this exercise again more frequently will be getting my knees feeling good. Now I'm choosing 10 minutes because there's some studies that 10 minutes of pumpy exercise every 6 hours or so will significantly boost collagen synthesis. Okay, that's the crap that makes up like your joints and stuff, tendons. So this is all about tendon training. You know what I mean? Getting blood flow specifically to the knee and pumping up everything around the knee. Vastus medialis, vastus lateralis, all that shit. Alright. 2 minutes down. Not bad. Already feeling a good pump. And that's the whole point. Now, I'll tell you something. These days, when I'm climbing, I almost never, other than literally just climbing like easier problems, I don't really warm up at all. Okay? The reason being is because I do crap like this throughout the day. Okay? I don't film it often because it's pretty boring. But I'll take anywhere between like 3 to 15 minutes just to do some like, you know, stuff that maybe would be in a warm-up. The thing is, if I do it throughout the day, then I'm kind of like warm all day from it. I don't really need to do it again. That would be redundant. You know? Alright, got about not quite halfway there. I'm feeling this in like my glutes too. Especially as I like turn and pull. Get some good like glute medius activation, which is nice. All those little glute muscles, guys, medius, minimus, pretty important for stabilizing the body. I know, like back in the day, when everybody on YouTube was into like calisthenics, everybody, like a big buzzword was like stabilize their muscles. Well, if you don't do high reps, you'll never dip into your stabilizer muscles. Kind of bullshit, but also not really, you know? Sometimes it is the high rep stuff that'll get in deeper into those muscle fibers and start, once you fatigue, but you gotta keep going. You know, there's big muscles fatigue, little muscles start being incorporated by the body in order to assist. So there's something to that, kind of like old school YouTube bro science. Good, pretty good static state cardio. Like a little bit more vigorous than walking, I think. You know, like speed walking, you know what I mean? Not just going for a stroll, but like intentional walking. Already starting to sweat a little bit. And officially past the halfway mark. I think from here I'm gonna switch directions. Kind of been going in like a clockwise circle, so I'm gonna go ahead and see what the counterclockwise feels like. Maybe it'll hit the other side of my like glutes bit or something. I've got my let me show you. I've got an old climbing harness, a carabiner, and this cheap sled from oh god, what's the freaking, I cannot recall the freaking company. It might not even exist anymore, actually. I don't know if they they might be out of business, so I don't know. I remember I got this probably, man, something like 8 years ago for like $30, and probably one of the best, most useful, you know, pieces of equipment I've used. Very versatile. Very, very versatile. You can do anything with a sled, man. The cool thing about it is you can do exercises like this that are basically concentric only. And what that essentially means is there's not much of a eccentric muscle contraction or negative movement to the exercise. So there's going to be less muscle damage, but great muscle activation. So I know a lot of martial artists back in the day, and they still do today actually, will use sled training as their strength conditioning base, just because it's not going to wear you out as much as like traditional strength training with like barbells or dumbbells. And it'll give you like pretty good cardio too if you get heavy. Do like sprint kind of exercises, crawls, runs, you know, pushes, pulls. It'll give you good power endurance, which is really important in martial arts and also climbing. And yeah, again, you're skipping out on that negative part of the exercise for the most part, so not creating a ton of freaking muscle damage. You know, if you're already really into a sport, especially martial arts, it's super high impact. It's almost, you know, too much to do some like traditional barbell and dumbbell stuff while you're in the midst of like, let's say, training, you know, 5 days a week or even 3 days a week. So stuff like this, I would recommend to anybody who's like a martial artist or just into any kind of like high impact sport where they're training for that sport frequently. Just, man, get a sled, freaking go to town, you know. Of course, right now I'm doing it more for like rehab or prehab purposes, but if I wanted to, and I had before, I could add like 2 or 3 more plates to this and do some like pretty serious power endurance work. Got about a minute left of this, not too bad. I think next time I'll probably add a plate, but I wanted to start off slow. It's been a while, but I'm feeling it, man. And surprisingly feeling it again in those kind of like lateral glute muscles, glute medius, glute minimus. I feel like I haven't really felt those get a pump in a while, so it's nice to feel that. All right, timer's about to go off. I'm gonna do one more round. I'm gonna call it. Get back to work. But yeah, I just wanted to share this, guys. I don't know who's gonna watch this, but if you have any knee issues, man, there's nothing better. Nothing better than backward sled drags. Shout out to Knees Over Toes guy. Here's my alarm. Turn that off. Yeah, shout out to the freaking Ben Patrick, Knees Over Toes guy, and also the mixed martial artists I've known that really, really are into this kind of exercise. People know about this for a long time, but I feel like Ben Patrick in particular kind of brought it back to the forefront of mainstream fitness. All right. Well, it's almost 11 minutes, guys. Pretty good. We can take this off me. Whoop. There we go. So yeah, man. Get yourself a sled. Drag that bitch around. See how it feels. I love it. Again, if you're a dude like me, does a little bit of a knee issue or something, try 10 minutes with like a, pretty lightweight. Think about it like this, let's say you're a fairly strong guy, can curl 60-pound dumbbells for like 10 reps or something. So what weight we choose to lift for 10 minutes straight, maybe like, 5 pounds, 7.5 pounds, something like that. So think about it like that. Don't put too much weight on the sled, but do just enough that you can go for 10 minutes and get like a good solid pump. I feel a hell of a lot better in my knee after that. Good God, that is the difference. Feel the blood flowing through my freaking legs. Feeling good. Anyway, y'all, take it easy. There's a little tidbit for today. Peace.